Well, hey everybody, I'm doing some reading for my ethics class tonight, and we're doing Old Testament ethics. And um, I'm starting to read about the Canaanite conquest and the ethical side of these conversations, and it got me thinking about wanting to talk about the Canaanite conquest again. And so um, let's just lay like when we talk about this, let's lay the ethical questions aside for now. Let's lay the historical questions aside for now. Um, and let's just chase after the why is this narrative the way it is, and what was the purpose of the Canaanite conquest, and why did it have to happen, kind of a deal. So we're told in the story that the, the that God rescues the Israelites from Egypt. They've been there for 400 years in slavery. He rescues them out. They go to Sinai. They receive the law, the Torah. Um, and there's a bunch of stuff that happens, so I'm reducing this down. Then they go to the land of Canaan. They're getting ready to go in. Spies go into the land. 10 were bad, 2 were good. You know, that whole thing. Joshua and Caleb come back with good report and say, we can do it. And so there's 40 years of wandering in the desert, in the wilderness. And then finally, that's under Moses. Under Joshua, the people finally can go in the land. And that's where the conquest narratives happen. So the question is a lot of times why? Why did these conquest narratives happen in the literature, in the story? And I think to understand that, because there's a lot of reasons given why, like the people were sacrificing their children, there was evil, wickedness, the land was spitting them out, and the question is, why is the land spitting them out? I think all of that goes back to the initial covenant that God makes with Abraham. God tells Abraham 3 things in this covenant. He says, I'm going to be in covenant with you, and I'm going to give you 3 things. Number 1, I'm going to give you this land. This land is for you and for your children. This is your land. And he kind of draws out the barriers for it. And then he says, I'm going to give you there's many nations in you, kind of a deal. That you're going to have children, and they're going to have children. It's going to be so big, you can't even count them. And then the third part is blessing. I'm going to bless you, and then your people, your children, all these, they're going to bless the rest of the world. And through them, the blessing is going to come from God. Those who bless you, I will bless. Those who curse you, I will curse, kind of a deal. And so it all goes back to this land idea, that this land belongs to Abraham and his descendants, and that God has given it to them. Sure, they've been gone for 400 years in Egypt, but now they're coming back to repossess the land. So as they're doing this conquest, they believe this land is ours. Our God has given us this land, so therefore we must take it back. And the only way they're going to take it back is through force. Now, there's all kinds of different issues going on there, but it all kind of really boils back down to the covenant God made with